First Cobble match of the day. X1, nope. Philly X1 are going to be able to pick their side.
Has there been a nuke match yet?
Yes, but we weren't watching it.
Ah.
Someone told me they played Nuke. I think Cavern's team played Nuke first map, and they were discussing the magic of playing Nuke with Pug. Not really a map you see a lot with Pugs. Cobble isn't either, to be fair.
Yeah, it's hard for the CT side. You can Pug it pretty decently T side, but I think that X1 Mob will be able to get a nice Pug stomp going on here with Jasper SFX's in-game leading, along with Whitmer by his side.
The heavy hitters, one of the heavy hitter squads of this LAN. Definitely the other heavy favorite is the Squirtle Squad. Squirtle Squad and the X1 Mob, maybe destined for a future meetup.
Like to think that my team's up there as well, even though we got stomped.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys got slightly stomped by the Squirtle Squad, but that was just trained. That was just trained.
Honestly, it really was. Not that we would have won that much. But let's get into the round here.
You would have 16-2'd them. So back and forth in this round. Jeffrey and BGS going to be left alive for Philly. They've already taken some heavy blows. The bomb has made its way to site. Should be planted in just a moment here, especially as J. Cruel cleans up Jeffrey, leaving just BGS with no armor, just the utility. He doesn't have a kick either to get it done. The Molly's somehow going to find a frag, but Temperature will in turn. So BGS brought the Temperature in the form of a Molotov, and Temperature brought the Temperature in the terms of himself.
Yeah,
made it happen.
He did.
With some good Doritos.
They are. You want some?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if we're allowed to show the Doritos or talk about them.
We're looking for that Dorito sponsorship.
Yeah,
Shout out to Doritos.
Don't forget about Mountain Dew.
Shout out to Jarvis Innovations, making some wonderful software that works quite well.
And we're gonna see a nice B rush here by X1, and Rival's able to pick up 2 and kind of put a slight stop onto the plow, but J. Cruel picks up 1 on Rival and brings things to a 2v3 where Philly doesn't really have a way back into this round.
There's a glimmer of hope there for a moment.
Very brief moment thanks to Rival's 2K, but immediately shut down. Although Ron and Master People still going for it, opting to get aggressive and go for those exit rather than trying to save their armor and carry it into the next round.
So no thought to saving the armor. They will go ahead and give it up, and now they're against Philly. Philly got that 2-0. And so Wit and Pure are going to be rocking through here with the MAC-10. Temperature's got the PP Bison. We saw him have some joy with that on the end of Cash. He's going to try and bring it back here. He nearly got a frag with his monitor turned off. Couldn't quite line it up, though. He was looking at it. So as I understand it, when Jasper leaned over, turned his monitor off, yeah, he leaned over, watched Jasper's monitor, and tried to find the frag. Couldn't quite do it.
Oh,
Pure. So hungry for frags, he'll grab J. Cruel on the pass.
Yeah. Out for blood, and blood he got from both teams.
Blood he got indeed. Pure, a little smile there. He sacrificed his teammate to the gods. Maybe that's what they needed.
Worth it for the minus 300, but plus 600. So
little Aztec style sacrifice. Yeah. I mean, we're on Cobble. It's not really we're not on Aztec, but you can try. So 3 SMGs still up in the bonus round mentality. Master Pupil, meanwhile, has the Mag 7. SFX just spun himself a little circle up on the B plat, and there is a glass cannon op on Rival. So here's the aggression early on from Jeffrey. Unable to convert the kill, though, and here's the trade and the second as well. So man advantage now coming out, but there's still a weapon advantage, not as J. Cruel finds BPS. Now all comes down to that glass cannon op, and at this point, faced with 4, he really should consider saving. He'll think twice about it, and J. Cruel will hop out the window, nail him down with a Mag 7 of his own teammate, steal the op, and run away.
Yeah, he really came out on top of that engagement. And is that a pause? No. That's just a lot of back and forth going on. And Philly is down an eco round where they just have some upgraded pistols, no utility, only armor is on Master People with no head armor. And then we see an immediate drop aggression here from Temperature where he's able to pick up 2 with the Bison. Still has a lot of ammo to go for the 3rd, but not the HP. And Tron is able to pick up the 1-for-2 trade there, bringing things to a 4v3 in significant favor of the X1 Mob. Whitmer aggressing to the connector area, picking one up himself, insert to the second one. Tron is giving him the opportunity, and Whitmer is able to capitalize on that, getting himself a 2K this round. And Rival running out of ammo while J. Krill is left jumping up and down, able to pull out a CZ in time.
Spinning on the spot. You know, it's funny, I was having a conversation with Cavern earlier on the cast about the merits of the PP Bison as an anti-eco gun, and I've just realized another merit that we hadn't considered before, which is if you go down to the pistols and the pistols manage to pick it up, it's pretty worthless for them to use because you've got armor, which is a nice one. It's not like, I mean, even with a you know, an MP9 or a UMP, you can get something done there. They're all trying to get through the door at once, and they're playing big elbows, edging each other out. Budging each other out of the way, and now they're going to try and move on to site. It isn't just a classic B take. There's the spot on the player up plat or up on the statue, but Rival will stay alive, and Rival will find a frag. He's getting run down with a lot of guns in his face, but at least the trade comes in the form of a nice dunk nade. Still, 3 rifles alive, and the bomb being planted behind a smoke, and now the man advantage to follow it up. Tron and BGS to try and re-aggress here to try and get something done. They've got an AWP and a rifle. Make that just a rifle in play and drop, and they can't get it done. I thought BGS had the lineup, but suddenly he had the bullet in the face.
Yeah. X1 Mob really just manhandled their way onto the B bomb site there.
Sure. He bought a sawed off. He had 9K, he bought a sawed off.
Let's see if he goes down drop, because that is where I would go if I bought that weapon.
Oh, and J. Krill has an R8.
Oh my,
The trolling has started a lot earlier on this
the
map.
The BMing has begun.
It did not take long.
It did not. We're only 7 rounds in, ladies and gentlemen.
Last time I feel like it took a couple more rounds, but... Oh, and they both went drop. The troll guns are going drop and softens them up. J. Krill softens them up, and Temperature knocks him down with the sawed-off. Doesn't even matter, too, as the rest of the team's been annihilated. It's all just Tron. No armor, Deagle in hand. Can he make the hand cannon work for him?
Let's see if he's able to catch Jasper off, and he is unable to do so as SFX is aware of the potential flank.
I think this is against the Geneva Conventions. This level of trolling while annihilating. I think there's war crimes involved.
In all fairness to Temperature, it was an eco round, and he did go to drop where the sawed-off will net $900.
Okay, so in all fairness to Temperature, that's definitely not why he bought it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's definitely not why J. Krill bought a Negev right now.
The punishment.
Temperature just ran through the molly.
Yeah, he tried. Now Pure picking one up through the smoke, landing a headshot onto Jeffrey, eliminating him from the server. And oh wow, Jasper getting a spam through Chicken Coup, and
kills being brought even here. BGS picks up the Negev, the gun that has been recently buffed. Pure brings a frag back, and Pure is going to clean up the Negev as well. So now it all falls to Tron. Tron has the op. Tron has the first as well, but bomb's planted, and I don't know if he realizes which side it's on. He's got an inkling, but the question is, does he go for this, or does he just try his luck at surviving? Neither is an option anymore, as SFX will clean it up, and now we're going to see if the Negev comes out once more.
you hate to see it.
What, the Negev or the 8-0?
Both, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a little column A, a little column B. Negev, talk about tone deaf. Putting an update out just to buff the Negev.
Yeah, and the Negev's price point was only supposed to stay there temporarily, but I think it's been almost a year since Valve changed it to,
Well, they lowered it.
$1,800? Yeah.
Well, it was originally 2K, and now it's 1,700.
Oh, 17. Wow. Yeah, what? Oh, wow.
They lowered it. They were like, 2K didn't encourage people to buy the Negev enough. Make it 1,700. It's now absurdly cheap, and the sawed-offs are raining out. J. Krill dropped a decoy just so he could listen to more sawed-off noises, and he's going to frag out. All just Tron with a CZ, as the sound of the sawed-off plays gentle music, trying to lull him to sleep. J. Krill has 13 kills. He's been playing with the R8 and the sawed-off.
Yeah, he's giving the sawed-off a real good case here. But I think it's only because he's going drop against the caliber of opponent that he is going against.
So, we'll see if Philly can capitalize at any point and get themselves around. This is probably going to be a pretty good bet for them. They've got double ops out. Both have armor as well. Jeffrey has the Mag 7. So shotgun on shotgun violence is a distinct possibility here. And we're going to see what they choose to do. J. Krill just rocking his way through.
The Molotov.
How does he still get a frag? There's no way you should be able to do this. Does good damage onto the offer as well. J. Krill is just obscene right now. and it allows his teammates the space to follow it up. Jeffrey misses the close-up player, hits the far player, will do damage on SFX, but not able to convert. So now just Tron alone once more, and once more died.
Yep, and one more round picked up by X1 Mob, extending their lead to a 10-0 scoreline.
You feeling 16?
Potentially. It's possible, definitely possible considering the momentum that X1 Mob has going for them right now and the confidence that they also have. Especially considering the fact that they're using sawed-offs and R8, so...
Scouting this round.
Yeah.
J-Curl's just trying to run through the catalog.
Temperature's just trying to run through the map, and he's able to do so because he is out-aiming his opponent.
So the counter boost going to come out here, but Temperature's just holding
Almost.
W. Nearly gets that kill as well. Not quite able to convert. Rival should go down in a moment here. If a nade sails over, that's done. So J-Curl's going to hunt with the R8.
The R8
He's
scout
creeping through the
combo.
smoke. Master Pupil's reading this, though. Oh, he's got to be looking the right way. Oh, he's going to walk right past him, isn't he? Oh, it's going to happen. There's the frag. I'm glad that J-Curl was not rewarded with a kill there.
This might
and
be
this
the
round's
round.
falling apart. It's just Jasper,
But
just SFX.
Ooh, giving the HP that Philly had combined at 26, Jasper could have closed that round out with 2 well-placed eagle shots, but he was unable to land the shot on the mark. And Philly has managed to get their first round of this half.
They've avoided defeat. They've avoided
16-0.
the harsh pain.
The shame that
Avoids
was
the
brought
meme.
upon you.
That one round, momentous, huge. It's huge.
On the board, they say.
And now we see the full buy come out for X1. They're done. Oh well, I said they're done messing around, but then J-Curl buys an R8, so we'll see if he
Yeah.
uses the op or if he just R8s.
We'll also see if Philly's able to chain some together and kind of salvage this half, because the 5-10 scoreline isn't necessarily terrible on cobbles, since it is fairly T-sided. And things have started off with BGS getting a shotgun headshot in drop, I believe.
So J-Curl just ran out dropping an op.
Yeah. Maybe he had the R8 equipped?
I mean, probably, but he still had it. The fact of the matter, he had an op on his
Yeah.
back and he jumped down drop.
That's very true. Maybe the confidence is slowly turning into arrogance here from X1 Mob.
Just a bit.
Oh, the Molotov maybe? No. Pure,
The Puritov.
yeah, pure tough.
Throw him onto site and let him spread.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
Yeah, I was thinking that as
Questionable.
well.
Questionable there.
Underage as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
walking it back, walking it back.
What?
The Bison's back out.
Yes, it is. That-
We had one round of serious guns, except for J-Curl running out R8 down drop. But we're back to the sawed-off and the Bison and the MAC-10 for win.
Yeah. The Bison, like you said earlier, it's 50-50 because the gamble is if the opponent. Okay, that's a Molotov. The gamble is if the opponent has the armor or not. And J-Curl boosted up on the tree somehow, making his way to Heatbox room, getting some damage done, but not
It's
the
just
kill.
not
And
fair.
the bomb is just dropped, and X1 Mob prioritizing the kills over the bomb plant, and this is just getting ridiculous at this point.
It's not fair. They just boosted him over a tree and he just is running around with the sawed-off.
Yeah, like they couldn't get off plat, they were all on each other's heads, and he just took that opportunity to get on the tree somehow.
Oh, God. This is chaos. Philly, good to get one round here, but we're losing our minds and Temperature's broken out the auto.
The T-Sai auto.
No utility behind it either.
Okay,
Just
don't
'cause.
need utility when you got an auto sniper.
I appreciate the attempted counter troll of
Yeah,
Tron
that
getting a
was-
Zeus.
That was a good attempt. There was an attempt.
I like the touch. Rival is about to die. Oh.
Aw,
That's
yeah.
when you round the corner, you know you have the knife out. It's just like,
Yeah.
well, that's happening.
You just gotta jump strafe and kind of just take it.
13-1. And the auto is still here. They've all got about 16k, except Temperature, who's been just buying autos for a while now. And on the other side, a desperate broken buy. Master Pupil has himself an AWP, but no armor behind it. A Mag-7 is out on BGS. Tron's got a UMP and a CZ for Rival, opting to go for a little bit more in terms of utility. And there's the Zeus. Who has it? Who has it? It's J. Cruel. We're watching J. Cruel. Can we watch J. Cruel's perspective, please?
And
There it is.
there it is.
J. Cruel gets himself a
Oh,
Zeus.
he might get another.
Big frags. He's going in with the sawing off now, just playing around the pillar, playing ring around the posy with the big sawed off shotgun. Gonna somehow do some damage, dancing, dip, diving, dodging, ducking, and now the close-up shotgun auto.
I was hoping for the auto raise.
He's just trying the no scope. Temperature is refusing to scope here. Temperature will
And
get
there
it. There's the big
is.
no scope. 14-1.
Yes, 14-1 scoreline. Very, 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 very sided in X1's favor, as they kind of just need 2 rounds to win this.
17-3 for Jasper. For SFX, 19-5 for Pure.
Let's see the 7-3 on Whitmer.
I mean, he just hasn't been
Yeah, like
holding
he's just
W
not getting
as
good
much.
spawns.
Hasn't been holding W as hard as the other guys.
Yeah.
Oh, the R8 out on pistol. R8 and a Zeus. How can you afford the R8 and the Zeus?
I thought the R8 was 800.
I thought so. Did they drop it to 6?
I mean, wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe someone dropped him the Zeus.
Maybe.
That's what I choose to believe happened. J. Cruel certainly trying here with the R8, but it seems like he's being denied by his own team the opportunity. Oh, he's close up with the Zeus, and there it is to close out the pistol. 15-1. What pain. Looks like this is going to be a pretty quick mop up. Oh, the dualies are coming
Shocking.
out. It's full dualies. It's a full dually buy. J. Cruel, don't ruin the meme. J. Cruel's going to ruin it. Stick to the R8. Otherwise, it's all dualies.
We got the Wild West going on here, dual wielding and the revolvers.
Revolvers. Oh, this is, oh, what was that game? There was a game. It's a competitive shooter where it's all just Wild West guns. I played it very briefly. It was actually a giggle.
Although one way.
That's a good one. Wait, now
SFX is definitely aware, but he does not have the firepower to get the kill yet. Ooh, oh wow, the counter tires are just slowly dropping.
holding
One by
W
one.
with dualies. How does Puri get that kill?
Oh, that's a team.
J. Cruel Zeus is his teammate.
Oh my, the miscommunication there.
I don't think that was a miscommunication.
Yeah, that was just lack. I don't even know.
I think that was just J. Cruel Zeusing his teammate for fun.
My team throwing.
I think that was entirely intentional. I give no benefit of the doubt
Yeah.
there. Nade goes in, and Wimmer's just trying to do some damage with the dualies, but he's actually just setting up with the Zeus, and Rival may actually be able to catch him off guard there. There it is. So second round on the board for Philly. Turns out the full dually strat crab walk did not work out.
No, it did not. But
Comeback.
the comeback might be real as Philly's able to double their round count and get on the board on the T side. So
Progress.
yeah, definitely progress there, but there's a lot more progress that needs to be had if they're going to bring this into overtime and potentially take it there.
A significantly greater chunk of progress needs to be made. Bomb's going to be edging towards B, and it is a pretty full buy here. Negev out on J. Cruel, so you know it's a full buy on the other side. Jasper's got himself his Zeus. He does enjoy that little taser. Wit walking through smoke with a CZ. That's not going to work out. Jeffrey's poised and waiting for it. And now, dire times, desperate times call for desperate measures as temperature's been found as well. SFX just setting up for the Zeus. J. Cruel
Go with the Negev.
laser beam gun,
Gets
not
the
going to work
ding.
out. Loses to the Galil of all guns. As we swap to the player cams just in time to see Jasper pick up a frag. He just wants the Zeus. He's just trying to bait someone into a spot. But oh, he'll get wrapped up from behind. And Rival has the frag instead. So 3 rounds for Philly. They did better than the last team. That
Yeah, the last scoreline was 16-2, so 16-3 here.
they're doing better.
Yeah.
They've been able to play against the trolley buys a little better than the previous.
If everyone 2-1s and Jasper's team, or X1 mob 3-0s, the round difference there will come into account. So every round counts.
Yeah. Every round does count. You're not wrong. SFX and J. Cruel both picking up a Zeus here. And it's just going to be the Zeus train out long. Wit's hiding in the back of Chicken Coop. Just the dichotomy here of one team playing super legit, throwing their smokes, throwing their utility, and the other side hiding with Zeus is oh, 1 frag for Whitmer. Can he get more? He's dancing around with the chickens, They are his poultry friends, and it is
now
just going to be a
he's
one and
sleeping
done.
with
Now SFX getting up close again. Has the Zeus, may swap to it, cannot as he has been exterminated. And Tron cleans up 2 more on Plat. Now just J. Cruel. Come on, Zeus. J. Cruel. Doesn't have the possibility in him.
No, he does not. Now, we're most likely going to see another mixed buy here, or a light buy from X1 Mob.
I'd like to point out that at this point, BGS, Rival, and Tron all... Oh, no, Tron doesn't because he expended it. BGS and Rival both have Zeuses entirely just because they've walked over X1 Mob corpses and found Zeuses. So it's going to be another force buy here. This time Temperature has an MP9, and there is still a Zeus on SFX. How many rounds are they going to troll before they just take a save and close it out? They're clearly having a lot of fun with this. Trying new and creative trolly strats. Cheesy strats, as you'd call them.
Oh.
There it is. Rival down.
Teamwork making the dream work. The mob mentality of pushing Plat there pays off, and we are now at a 4v3 where X1 Mob has a slight advantage unless Tron can tip the round back into their favor, but he is unable to land the shot onto Pure where he gets the best of him. Jeffrey scoped the net long. He able to connect the shot onto Whitmer, clawing his way back into the round.
So now Jeffrey and BGS, both with a scope on their rifles, going to be trying to get something done here. They're playing against an AK, a CZ, and an MP9. And the AK doesn't have any armor, so that's a glimmer of hope. Although since they have scoped rifles, it doesn't really matter. They're not exactly trying to spam somebody down. It is going to be that AK to receive them. That's Pure. And he's lying in wait, finds the first. Doesn't have the second, though. Scout comes into play. Now the Scout's been upgraded to its bigger cousin.
Oh, that's a 4K by Pure.
The Op. That was a 4K?
Yeah.
Wow.
Unless that's incorrect.
Nope, that's correct. Pure with the big 4K.
And Temperature with the kill to close it out.
Locks it down. So 16-4. They did twice as well, twice as good as the previous team to square up with the X1 Mob.
Now we should be jumping right into another